Time now for Philosophy 101, our final regular season installment of the year, brought to you by Crown Diamonds and courtesy Chevrolet. As a lot of folks coming here, of course, to see the regular season come to an end for these two teams. And we welcome you in. Here's Phil Jackson, of course, Philosophy 101. Please tell me you've had some fun with the fellas here this year.
Oh, it's been a wonderful time.
Come on. How's this year been for you? I mean, I haven't asked yet. Health-wise, has it been 100%? Has it been great? And you know, you say you're going to coach till you're sick of it. And did you have fun this year?
It was a year in which, you know, I got off to kind of a rocky start because of the hip operation in June that took a long time to get over, and then I gained momentum, and going to training camp, kind of got me going, and then the situation with Kobe got me energized into the year, at the end of training camp, and then I was ready to go. But I really had to travel first to figure it out, because just carrying bags and schlepping stuff around that you have to do in this game, it's a wanderer's game. You're a vagabond out there, and we did a good job this year. We got we had that long road trip that we turned into a key part of our season, because we won so many games out there on the road. In fact, I had a chance to win them all.
I don't want this to sound like a Hallmark card, but is the joy still there for you to coach this game and to be out there every night?
Yeah, but the key about life is the middle path. That. Not too high, not too low, just to find the middle path. So it's about satisfaction more than joy.
I've read your musings about this past year in the paper. What? We're not even close to being done. Got a whole playoff, and hopefully the Lakers, we're going to go. Knock on wood, whatever. But what are you going to remember most about this year basketball-wise, regular season?
I think there's a couple things that, I remember, and that is that the players have put in 82 games. Not that there's anything against players that can't make 82 games, but it's the guys that want to come out every single night and perform in a team effort, in a group effort. And, we've got a number of guys tonight that will have finished 82 games, and it's a real tribute to the team and to their effort, to their dedication as a professional. All
right, where are you basketball-wise going into the playoffs? Like it? Concerned? What are you thinking?
We're playing our best basketball defensively. Offensively, we're not great, but, we've had some I want to get, like, Redmanovich back on that game that he can do, that can knock people out. He's got a knockout type of game. He had a couple that he suffered here. We're starting to say maybe the Staples crowd is not good for him, and he's better on the road all the time than he is at home. And the other thing is, Brian Shaw said I should slap him up across the face a couple times before he got, because when he's mad, he plays better. But, those are kind of silly things,
Well, you can slap Dean and show us how you'd slap him around. If you want.
I never slapped anybody out in my life, so. But anyway, Vladdy's got this great game, and he rarely exhibits it here at home, and we like to see him, take that out. This weekend wasn't the greatest for him, but everybody else played really well.
Honestly, how important is it to win and assure home court throughout until the finals?
Huge. We're going to do our best to do that. You never know what's going to happen in basketball. Guys can come out, shoot the heck out of the ball, and all of a sudden, you're sitting down there with guys shooting three-point shots. But, our effort's going to be good tonight. We're going to give it, I think there's going to be a good game for us.
Since we're putting bows on everything, Laker fans always come up to me, and they're still talking about Kobe and the MVP year, and I know you're not going to campaign, but kind of put his year into a nutshell here, starting from the beginning, how we didn't know what was going to happen, to kind of how, even at this age, he's matured into the basketball player and the person that he is.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of touting, who's MVP, Chris Paul, Kobe, Garnett, James, all these people have had great seasons, and you can't take anything away from ball players that perform and produce for their teams. But in our specific case, Kobe, who is in a situation where, he didn't finish even the exhibition season, did not look good in any of the exhibition games. And, I sat him out the last road trip to Las Vegas in the exhibition season, and, talked to him about, coming out with his whole heart, whole being, and playing when the gun sounded and he was ready to play from game one on. And, his effort's been just outstanding.
We will see you in the playoffs, but as one parting question, the guys here want to know if they're invited to the ranch in the off-season.
The ranch. It's a lake home, but that's a good idea. Well, we'll have to come up and look at that first to see what they can accommodate it. First of all, it's cold. The water's kind of chilly.
They don't mind. Look at them. They'll do anything.
There's no mosquitoes up there, by the way. There's no bugs.
It's a lake home, not a ranch. So you guys, don't worry about it. Hey, appreciate the whole year.
Yeah,
we'll see you in the playoffs.
Thanks, guys.
Fun. All right, that's hey, give me a hand. Come on, it's Philosophy 101 with Phil Jackson. Take a break. When we come back after this, we're going to give away the awards for the season. This is what Norm thinks when we come back after this. He's never won it. He's never been the runner-up. Is Kobe the MVP this year?
Oh, definitely. I mean, there are a couple of guys you look at. You have to look at Chris Paul. You have to look at LeBron because his stats are the best stats in the league. But I think Kobe is the guy this year. The leadership that he's exhibited, his ability to make his teammates better. And I think this year he's done it better than he has throughout his career. And the thing that I think really separates him is his defense. Kobe wants to guard the toughest guy on the opposing team, and he has, and he still will lock that guy up when he has to.
You know, if this team is going to run for a championship, he and Derek Fisher are going to carry them because of their leadership abilities. And I know Kobe's been smiling ear to ear since about December when he realized he had a pretty good basketball team.
Oh, he loves his team, and I had an opportunity to talk to the MVP just about how close did he think this Laker team is.
Yeah, it was the closest team I think I've been on in terms of camaraderie and how well we get along with each other.
Do you think a lot of the adversity you went through at the beginning of the season and throughout the season has made you guys tighter?
We've always been tight. I don't think it was a matter of us getting tighter. We've always been pretty close. My situation had the majority of it had to do with upper management.
Oh yeah. Now you're playing against a Kings team that's been one of your rivalries. What are you guys going to have to do to take this victory tonight?
Well, we have to limit our turnovers. The last 2 times we played them, we had 19 turnovers and 20 turnovers respectively. So we have to limit that because that gets them out in transition, gets them easy opportunities. We have to keep the cutters in front of us. And if we do that, we should be okay.
Now, the last 2 games, you guys have been playing really great defense. What is the one other area you think you guys need to improve on heading into the playoffs?
I like to see us get on the offensive boards a little bit more. We like to shoot the 3 ball, and some nights that shot's not going to go for you. And when it doesn't, we like to crash the offensive rebounds, get second and third opportunities.
All right, handle your business tonight.
Indeed.
He's got a lot to say. I mean, he's been very comfortable with his team. He's been very comfortable with the media, and I just think he has just matured so much this year.
Well, and that's what they need. I mean, in order to take this team to a championship, you have to take the lead in pulling this team together. And I think this year he has done that. He's done it by example, and I think he's embraced these guys, and they're all responding.
It's crazy to say that when somebody's been in the league, in double-digit years, and he's close to 30 years of age. But I really think Kobe grew up a lot this year.
Yeah, he was a baby when he came into the league, and I think success came so quickly for him. Now, he had to work for it these last 2 years, and I think he's finally figured it out.
So the Lakers take care of the one they had to have to secure the #1 seed. They win it easily, cruising away in the second half, beat the Kings 124-101. And let's head downstairs now to Patrick O'Neal. Patrick.
All right, Joel, thanks a lot. Kobe, first off, congratulations to you and your teammates for clinching the #1 seed in the Western Conference. Considering where this team was in training camp in August, pretty remarkable. Did you think this was possible?
Yeah, no, it's pretty special. And considering the amount of injuries we've had, I mean, we've really been able to battle back, and to have the best record in the Western Conference is special. It's a great accomplishment for us.
This has been a remarkable, wild Western Conference just to get this and accomplish that. Talk about the race and just how confident this team is that you could do well in the playoffs.
Well, we're very confident. We've been playing extremely well, and this is what you want to have happen. You want to be playing your best basketball going into the postseason. And but the Western Conference, man, it's been brutal all year, and for us to end up on top of it, man, we really feel good about ourselves.
Hey, to get these fans back here for Game 1, right?
Yeah, no, Laker fever is back, and we're getting ready for the first round. I know this place is going to be rocking and rolling.
Last one for you, Kobe. You hear the chants, the MVP. A lot was said. Depending on which team finished with the #1 overall record in the Western Conference, that would be the guy that got the MVP. Do you think you did enough?
I don't know. I'm just happy to be in this position for us to be playing well. And postseason rolls around, we start anew.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. I think he did enough. I think the fans think that he did enough as he goes off with his hands held high. What an accomplishment for the Lakers, #1 seed in the West.